Oh, it is on, it's on, it's on. We're here at EZoo, and I'm Kaskade, and we're hanging out.
So, hey guys, Santina Murin for Mix 24/7 EDM, and today I'm out here in New York at the EZoo Festival with the legendary Kaskade.
Legendary, thank you
Legendary.
very much. All right. All right.
Didn't say that to anyone else today, just you.
Even better. All
Even
right.
better. So we're here for EZoo's 10-year anniversary.
Crazy.
And you played the first year ever.
Yes.
So how does it feel to have been a part of the first year and now to be back to celebrate?
It's weird because I'm like, that can't possibly be 10 years ago. Something's wrong. Somebody's counting this wrong. That
Where'd
can't
the time
have been.
go?
Yes, it's one of those moments. Like, what the hell? Anyway, I'm shocked. It's amazing what these guys have been able to build here in New York. It's really crazy. It's so cool. I just went and looked at the main stage, and it's awesome, and people are having the time of their lives,
So much
and
fun.
the stage is incredible. Congratulations on 10 years, guys. It's amazing.
Well, I was wondering, how did festivals or just the EDM world in general change or transform in the last 10 years or more, since since you've got on the scene?
Where do I even start? I'll start with a
question.
tiny little story from year one. Everything But the Girl is one of my favorite groups, like top 10 groups of all time. And Ben Watt was playing before me at the first EZoo.
Okay.
And we were in the field there. I mean, the stage was a fraction of what it was today. It was basically a picnic table, like in a park, and we're playing records and hanging out. But this is one of my music idols, right? DJing before me, and I was like, oh my gosh, Ben Watt. I was standing backstage fanboying, and when it was my time to come on, I went on, and Ben was like, okay, just one more song. I got to finish this song. And I'm like, yeah, sure, dude.
Do whatever you want.
I mean, this is before we had tour managers or there was a stage manager, because now it's like no one can go over time and there's dead air between acts, and it was very different. I just mixed out of the records that he was mixing. I mean, it was a very, very different feel.
Different scene.
Not better or worse, just very different. But it's funny because he ended up going over like 5, 6, 7 minutes just because I was like, oh my gosh, Ben Watt, it's my turn.
Okay.
But it's cool because you're Ben Watt and you're playing records. I mean, just compare that to today, this massive stage, the number of people that are here, and the level of production that's put into this it's incredible.
And it's scheduled down to the second. So
yeah. I mean, it's very manicured and timed out, and it's a very serious thing. So.
Well, because you're such an inspiration and influencer on other artists, I want to know, who did you really look up to when you first started, and who do you admire now?
I mean, in this scene particularly, it was all the Chicago guys like DJ Sneak and guys like Fast Eddie. It was like all the Hot Mix 5 guys, Frankie Knuckles, all those kind of like. Bad Boy Bill. I mean, I could go on and the list of Chicago guys that inspired me. For me, growing up, dance music was just like, whatever. It was only part of my a small part of my musical dinner that I was having. It was the mashed potatoes. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to a lot of rock and roll.
So it wasn't the steak or anything.
Oh,
so
I mean,
something was bigger than.
I think the thing I listened to the most was like a lot of indie new wave stuff, The Cure, The Smiths. So I mean, those guys to me, Morrissey and Robert Smith are two of the greatest songwriters and big influencers on me as I was a kid growing up.
So did everything get resolved with the dispensary who tried to use your trademarked name? Is everything in that 5 days, or did we have to take some legal action?
Yeah, I guess nobody had
that?
told them that you can't use my image and likeness to sell marijuana or anything for that matter.
Or anything for that matter.
Yeah.
Music, gumballs.
We're going to open a record store and call it Kaskade's Records and put his face on it. I mean, props to them. Apparently, they were really big fans and super excited to do that. It's just illegal.
They just went about it the wrong way.
So that was unfortunate. But thanks, guys. I appreciate the sentiment behind the thought.
Definitely. What song in particular challenged you the most when writing it? And then obviously worked out because it became a song.
Well, no, there's lots of songs that are still on my hard drive that haven't worked out because I'm not satisfied with them.
Well, one that's been out.
I'm going to answer this question by saying I'm not going to give you a specific because then you're going to think about that song differently, and I'm not ready to do that right now.
Okay.
But I will say this. Some of my favorite songs came about really easily and very quickly, with very little afterthought. It was kind of like, okay, here's the idea for the song.
Right.
Okay, cool, come in and sing it. And, oh my gosh, whatever. Half a day later, like, this is done. Like, is it done? It's really done? Oh my gosh, this is done. I'm going to play it for somebody. What do you think? Wow, that's amazing. Is it done? Yeah, it's done. You know, it's like that kind of thing. So sometimes when it's right, it's right.
When it's
and
right, it's
you don't need to just second guess yourself. It's like, okay, move on to the next one.
Understood. What is the most rewarding life experience you've gained from the road and traveling?
Seeing the world, meeting interesting people. I mean, it's hard to pin it down to one thing.
Right.
I mean, it's just such a cool kind of side benefit. I mean, really through this line of work, I've become a citizen of the world. I've seen and participated and done so much. I mean, from food.
Right.
I mean, I've
Gotta love the
eaten
food.
something from everywhere, you know. And, you know, just meeting some really cool people along the way. And that was something that was totally unexpected. I was just trying to sit down and write in some cool music and share it with some friends, so.
And just the last question for you is, what's the most common misconception you feel is in the EDM community, whether it's the music or the community in general, and what do you think we could do to positively change it?
The most common misconception, I think, is that we're all high and stupid.
Right. Right.
Oh, what's happening here? Where are we? And that the music that we make isn't music. So, yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot of misconceptions out there about this community. And, yeah, I'm here to tell you that you're all wrong.
You're all wrong.
Well, you might be right a little bit, but...
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All right.
For Mix 24/7 EDM, I'm Santina Murin with Kaskade.
All right. See ya.